muy caliente.
Muy caliente. It actually is. It's like 90 degrees today.
It's like the hottest day this month.
Probably, yeah. In September. This is actually snow. It's not sand.
What is that?
This? It's a
How long
little
have you had
tattoo.
that?
I did it to myself.
When?
Like a year ago. I was trying out my tattoo gun.
Did it go well?
No. It's kind of crooked. Hello. Hi. This is Olivia.
Oh.
Olivia.
What?
Do you want to say your name?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you already said.
Maybe you want to be. You can change your name if you want to be known.
Oh.
Secret online.
I don't care.
Your
My name's Olivia.
Hello. This is our first English podcast. Yeah, for Playatica, but she's basically Mexican too, so she kind of doesn't count.
Yeah,
She's part
just
of the
look
fam.
at me.
You're kind of Mexican to me. Ole, ole.
Okay.
She eats more Mexican food than me.
That's because beans are cheap.
They are, yeah, but they're pretty good. How have you been, Olivia?
Girl, I've been going through it. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I mean, work has been, work. Had some like funny things, not funny things. But you gotta find humor when you're just yelling at insurance all day.
That's what you do. You do like the insurance calls?
Yeah. So I like verify. So I work at a radiology clinic. Arch your back, son.
Arch your back.
Arch your back right now. Arch your back. So I work at a radiology clinic, but I do the insurance. So I verify everyone's benefits, and I verify if they need authorization, and then make sure that the order is good to go and it's going to get paid on by insurance. And so, yeah, a lot of my time is kind of filled with talking to patients about their insurance or talking to insurance about insurance, telling them how to do their job. So, but I mean, I have like some moments I can look back on with humor. Like, I have to read clinicals a lot to when I'm applying for an authorization from an insurance. And sometimes, you're going through the clinicals and you're looking for every little nugget of information that can help you get it approved. And this one, it was like, it always, every time you go to the doctors, to like your primary care at least, they're always like, do you smoke tobacco? How much do you drink? That sort of thing. And on this one patient, it was like drinks 10 to 12 cups of coffee a day.
Oh, what?
I'm like,
how are they alive?
I don't even drink that much water in a day,
Honestly.
10 to 12.
10. Damn. So, he's over there counting every hour.
And then I'm like, what the?
Excuse me, sir. We're trying to film a video.
Just going. Oh my god, he's like beating up that other.
Such a bully.
Surrounded by seagulls. But it's like, I wonder if those were regular cups of coffee or girl cups of coffee. Were they the little small Yeti cups?
Yes.
Or were they like 8-ounce cups of coffee? Or were they like...
Was it like creamer with a little bit of coffee?
A venti? 8 cups? Yeah. Like, how big are we talking? But, then, let's see.
That poor guy.
It was, like, I read that and I had to go back. I was like, maybe that was a typo because, doctors are human, and their offices, everyone that works there is human, so they make mistakes. But I was like, nope, not a typo.
He's like, oh, it's actually a typo. It's 15. It's closer
right.
to 15.
He's like 10 or 11, and I'm like, yeah, I know that's crazy. And they're like, I meant like 15. Oh my
god.
Damn. But yeah, I usually like get upsetty spaghetti with insurance. They'll try and deny everything. Insurance is there to kill you, everyone. That is the only reason insurance exists.
That doesn't make me feel
They will
very
get
excited.
every penny. You just have to like choose your battles kind of wisely, and you know, they'll get your money either way. It kind of sucks to say it, but yeah, I mean, I've had to fight with insurance on like there's a patient who had an x-ray taken, right, of their leg, and they found, or they saw what looked like it was a mass, and so they said, okay, you know, we need to work this up further, or with further imaging. So they moved on to an MRI, which is fairly ideal for characterizing like specific things in the body, like especially masses, tumors. And so I applied for an authorization, and I said, this patient has a mass, they've had pain in their leg, and now we need to work this up with an MRI. And the insurance denied it. The first time they denied it, the first time, was because they said the patient needed to do 6 to 8 weeks of physical therapy. Exercise the tumor away, fatty. You know, like, what
that's
is this?
That's just your lord and your
like, yeah, they were like, you're not as skinny.
What the fuck?
And so
that would have triggered me.
It was so I called them and I said, you know, what do you mean they're supposed to do 6 to 8 weeks of conservative treatment, like physical therapy, or God forbid, chiropractic treatment? Don't get me started on chiropractors.
You got beef with chiropractors?
Got beef with every chiropractor ever. But I had to appeal. They denied it 2 more times. And finally on the 3rd time, I was like, no one is reading anything. No one's looking at anything. And this patient has a tumor. It might be cancer. And you guys want her to do physical therapy. I was like, someone needs to look at this right now, or else I'm going to start making some calls. And they were like, we'll put a note in there. I was like, you do that. You put a really good note in there. So
you tell them.
I just like, it makes me so frustrated. And then I have to call the patient. I'm like, hey, your insurance doesn't want to pay for this.
Yeah.
They'll do it to anyone.
They take it out on you then?
Yeah.
Like,
usually.
What the hell? Like, what are you doing for me then?
I'm like, hey, your insurance did this. And they're like,
why would you do that?
They're like, well, just tell them what they want to hear. And I'm like, I don't want to go to jail. I can't commit fraud. I'm so sorry.
Do you remember that one video that's like, she fucking said no. Well, make them say yes.
Yeah. Is it like, what happened? Carl wouldn't give him any sugar. Well, go and give her some sugar. Yeah.
It's very much that.
Wish I could do that. You know, I try and help the patients out as much as I can, but ultimately, like when their doctors are like, their toe hurts, it's been hurting for 2 days, no injury, and they're like, I did a televisit with this patient, now MRI their toe, and I'm like, so the insurance probably isn't going to approve it. I'm like, have they tried ibuprofen? No. Icing? No. Rest? No. A little toe splint? No. Have they
tried praying?
Like anything, and they're like, no. And I'm like, all right, so that may be a problem, but we'll just kind of move on. But yeah, I beat up insurance. My job is to beat up people.
I've seen you make informational, like, They're funny too. They're like little TikToks.
Oh yeah, of all the denial reasons.
Yeah, I've seen them pop up. They're funny.
Recently I had one where it's like this guy had like metastatic cancer, and it was like, you don't want to get any type of cancer, but this is one that it's like you really don't want to get.
Yeah.
And I'd applied for some authorizations, but because I applied for multiple authorizations, the insurance company was like, a doctor has to approve it. And I was like, this patient is probably, they're not on the up and at 'em. They're not on the mend. And they're like, I asked them why, and they were like, it's just because multiple exams were applied for at the same time. They're like, everything's medically necessary, but we just have to wait for a doctor with our company to approve it. And it was going to take like 14 days.
Shit.
I was like, we're going to see the patient.
Yeah.
So, fuck insurance.
How did you come up to this job? What were you doing before?
So originally I wanted to, like, I've always loved makeup and hair and stuff. So originally I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a cosmetologist. And then I was like, not so good at the hair thing. So then I was like, I'll just do the skincare. So I did skincare, went to esthetician school, nail technician school, and I did lash extensions and like microblading. And I worked at a spa, at a lash studio. I worked with like a wedding company. But I had a little mental breakdown, and what was that? It was
around COVID?
It was like right before, like 2019. Yeah, it was like August of 2019 to like the end of September. That's when I was in like the throes of my breakdown. And for like 2 years prior, leading up to that, I've been thinking like people were trying to poison me, and that I was like, every time I hit a bump
How'd
on
you
the
find
road,
out?
What?
I was trying to be really sneaky about it.
Oh. How'd I find out what?
That I was trying to poison you.
Oh.
It was in the guacamole.
But yeah, anyway, I had that breakdown, and then I was like, is beauty really what I want to do with my life? Because I don't know, I felt like in this area I couldn't really be creative. There wasn't the clientele to like financially support myself. And then beyond that, I didn't like the stress of meeting someone's like opinionated criteria, right? So it's like, you go to the doctor's office for a flu shot, they give you a flu shot that's successful, right? It's not like you could have given me more flu shot, like vaccine, but when you're doing, like lashes, and then people describe what they want, you give them what they've described, and then they sit up and they're like, actually, this isn't what I want. So I didn't like that pressure. And it didn't really feel fulfilling to me either. So then I went and I was like, well, I like science. I like medicine. So a lot of people in my family have worked in medicine. And so I was like, well, I'll go into like medical billing and coding. And so spring of 2020, I was like, I'm ready to get my life started. And then like 3 months later, the pandemic hit. And I was like,
oh shit.
But it was okay because I had like schoolwork. And then I had about 2 weeks of like, I have nothing to do and my thoughts are everywhere. And then after that, for like the next month and a half, I was like, it's just kind of nice, not doing anything. Because I had 2 jobs. I was working at Victoria's Secret and Sephora, and then in school full time. So it's nice to like take a step back.
Yeah, and you had been working since high school.
Yeah,
You're like up and at 'em.
money,
Real
money,
good.
money. Buddy, I love sustaining myself. So
That's kind of how it got started.
yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of how I got into it, and then so I did school for about a year, and then I got my job at the radiology clinic. And at first I worked as like business office, so like scheduling and answering like minor questions. And then about a year later,
My little legs. Like all over.
got a little hungry. I know I was eating like my little mango candy, and a little bug got on a piece, but I'm desperate enough. I just picked off the bug, and
Can
then
I actually try one?
yeah, go for it.
You just picked it off.
Yeah, because I'm a fat ass, so gotta do
Sponsor us.
it.
Peelers.
Yeah, I'm like it's really good actually. The candy, it kind of reminds me of like the Japanese jelly cups where I have like fruit in them. Really fucking good.
Where'd you get these?
I got those at CVS,
CVS?
but I'm sure they would have it at like Walmart or something.
I've never seen these.
Really good.
Let's try. You peel them?
Yeah, it's
What
a
the
little
heck?
difficult,
They're
but
like mochi.
right? It's good though. Um, but I worked at the front office for about a year, and then a year after starting at the radiology clinic, that's when I moved back to like insurance and whatnot. And going to school for medical billing and coding is like a huge asset to that. But ultimately, I do want to be focused more in like billing or coding, or like I think coding compliance would be really cool. So making sure that people are like billing everything correctly. I just feel like in the world there are, you know, maybe some providers and whatnot that shouldn't be doing what they're doing. So
It's hard too when it's profitable for them to not be good at their job.
yeah, well, and
like,
then
keep bringing people back,
or when it's
really
not
fixing.
profitable, so then they have to resort to like really malicious, or they feel like they have to resort, or they want to resort to those like malicious kind of practices so that they can make money.
It's like at that point, why did you even become a healthcare worker if you don't really want people to be good? There's always a dollar sign.
Man, well, fat
Are you okay?
rolls. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just chunky.
It's like it's a hard subject.
There's like
Big pharma.
Oh, big pharma is a big bad boy. Oh,
Alarm.
you getting real fucking close, dude. But there is I think he's I know he's a provider. But he's a surgeon, and allegedly, right, he was operating on someone and meant to do a splenectomy, so to remove a complete removal of the spleen. And this is all allegedly. He instead removed their liver and caused instant catastrophic bleeding, and they died. Like right then and there.
Oh shit.
Because you can't live without your liver. You can live without, they can take out part of your liver, and then your liver, like, I want to say like 90% can regenerate itself.
How do you even confuse the spleen with the Like, even I have, like, a very basic understanding.
Well, and they're also
of
on
what they
opposite
look
sides
like.
of the body.
Looks like an idiot. Ah, he did that on purpose then.
It's a little suspicious,
Hey,
allegedly.
Can I have a picture of the guy's wife? Maybe.
You want a picture of the provider? I'll show you.
Damn, that sounds. Is he in jail? He's in jail now, right?
No.
What?
To my knowledge. I mean,
Let's get him.
but I put in Mr.
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 Liver Killer.
Doofenshmirtz.
Mr. Doofenshmirtz.
Okay.
That's really fucked up. Oh, that was here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did see that. I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Shit.
What the fuck? That's right nearby. And I mean, hospitals will cover up a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of like my crime podcasts that I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a criminal version of the DSM, which is like a diagnostic manual for like mental conditions. I'm probably wrong about that, but
We'll fact check.
yeah, fact check. CNN, you fact check. Make sure I'm right.
We're like live broadcast.
Yeah, it's just your follow count.
Well, actually,
allegedly,
I only got 31 subscribers. It's hard to hit rock bottom from the rock bottom.
It's hard to. This is rock bottom.
We are still at rock bottom.
I'm born at rock bottom, baby, and I love it here. But
it's cozy.
Surrounded by pigeons,
sweating,
and allegedly sweating.
Allegedly, we don't really sweat.
But there's like a whole section of that like criminal psychology manual where it's people who kill who are like healthcare providers, and so
they kill health right?
No, healthcare providers kill like patients.
Oh, okay.
There's like a whole category for it because it's so specific. It's like sometimes they think they are like this omnipresent, all important being, you know, altruistic. Like I'm doing this for the greater good, and it's like you smothered somebody with a pillow.
My bad.
Yeah, like
dang. And there's no like. There's repercussions, I guess, but it's usually like a slap on the wrist.
Well, they get away with it for so long, and that's why they're able to like, you know, kill so many people because the hospitals, you know, people will say, hey, something is wrong, and then the hospitals will go like, oh, we're gonna give you we're gonna fire you, but not really fire. They like just let them go, and then they give them like a note of recommendation to go to somewhere else. Hospitals are really shady.
Damn, I'm never going back.
Well, a lot of people, you know, they're advocating for good things like a video recording in operating rooms. It's not like a standard thing. It's hardly used in like operating rooms. So
that could be good, yeah. There's usually not a camera?
No. Because, I mean, you know, if in a perfect world, there would be no need for one.
Yeah.
Because if something went wrong, they would, you know, hospitals would be honest and not try and cover stuff up. And, you know, same for healthcare providers.
Yeah.
But there was like I don't know if it was in Florida, but I know that there was a provider who was giving someone a colonoscopy. Oh. And the anesthesiologist, and first of all, the surgeon did not have his hearing aids in. This is important because the anesthesiologist had not quite fully anesthetized the patient. And so the patient was literally screaming in pain because you're putting like a camera cord up someone's booty.
Yeah.
And so
it's not really pleasant.
No, it's because it's not like You know, it's not like you just putting a little shum up there. You're putting lots of, and so the from what I can remember of that article is like the anesthesiologist and the other people in the room, they were like, stop, like screaming at him, and then the provider, maybe he noticed or maybe he could hear like a little bit because he was like, I know, like screamed or something, and
oh my god,
I'm like,
see what it feels like. I'll be like, bend over. Let's see if you like it.
yeah, dry. But but
damn, that's crazy.
you get a lot of tea in medicine. That is like something that is so good about working in it. I'm like, I have the juiciest tea. But, you know, I have to be careful about what I say because I don't want to fuck with HIPAA.
HIPAA? Oh. HIPPA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, kudos to you. I don't think I could take that. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to handle people being mad at me. Yeah. Really sensitive.
I used to think I was like pretty sensitive too, but
it builds you up.
there's like nothing in here anymore. Like here, nothing. Yeah. Nothing.
I remember when we used to work together, sometimes you'd get like feisty customers because we used to work at the mall together.
Yeah.
And I'd just kind of send Olivia over there. They're being rude to us, Olivia. But you were so sweet in your delivery too that like it could be like, I don't know, like a Karen getting mad and she'd leave the store being like, was she being like sassy? Should be in a bitch. She said it all with a smile.
It's like the easiest way to, you know, really upset someone is to take a quick second, like the time it takes you to blink, remove yourself from their like words or actions, like their demeaning and derogatory words and actions. Remove yourself from that and realize that their words have nothing to do with you. And then in that next moment, you can, you know, sometimes you can try and understand. Like when people are upset at the doctor's office, I'm like, no one goes to the doctor's office for fun, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, try and be a little empathetic, and sometimes it'll get you somewhere. And then other times you just try and be as kind as you can, and that will irritate them more than anything else. So you say, okay, all right, of course. So I'm like, I mean, in medicine, I feel like it's a little different than when I worked in retail as far as someone comes in and they're like, you don't have this chocolate truffle I really want. I'd be like, no. And they'd be like, you're the worst person ever. I could be like, all right.
Yay.
Kick rocks.
Guess you won't have chocolate today.
Yeah. And so, but with medicine, it's like when someone's upset, they're like, yeah, my mom just died and my dog just got hit by a semi and my house just fell off a cliff. And I'm like, oh, you know? So you just try and be I try and be a little bit more empathetic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not perfect at it. Sometimes I'm like, get yourself together. Or I'm like, don't be rude to me. You know? Because no matter what someone's going through, it's not okay for them to like treat other people like poop.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can understand how they got there.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Yeah. I'm like, don't try me. I'm different now. Like truly working in medicine, I'm like,
do you think it's scary?
I'm like, I'm gonna go home and I'm going to play Stardew Valley. And your little nasty attitude is poof, gone.
I like one of those girls. Have you seen the things that are like, you think you could hurt me? This is who I grew up with. Or like, this is where I work at.
Yeah, you think you can hurt me?
This is my mom.
You know who my dad is? Yeah, nothing can hurt me after William.
Willem Dafoe?
No,
It's
I
pretty
would let
creepy.
that man hurt me twice on a Sunday. 6 ways to hell.
You're one of God's toughest warriors.
I would let
If there is a God.
Dafoe defile me.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah. William Dafoe.
Okay.
Did you see him in like that
Beetlejuice? He was in Beetlejuice.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No.
Pretty good.
No, he was in this, was it Dolce & Gabbana fashion show? It was like a bunch of villains, like people who played villains.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Like I saw him in that, I was like, oh.
Okay.
It was like, oh my God. And then it's like, oh my God.
That actually sounds cool. I haven't seen it. I'm going to have to look it up.
It's really cool.
But
I
I didn't know he did that.
I didn't know he was cool like that.
Look at the guys up there.
Jesus. Is he just cruising?
Is he coming straight to me?
Oh my God, he's kind of getting lower, right?
It's really quiet. He should I would be screaming up there. Are you Megan's husband? What if that is him?
Oh my
That'd be
God,
good.
he's like getting really. How do you? Oh,
you
that's
hear
a
the
butterfly.
engine?
Yeah. It's like a
He's just
Walmart
crop dusting
fan.
us.
Oh,
Sam.
like is speeding up when you're about to land the best thing? Oh, he's just doing a turn.
I wonder if he's gonna be on camera.
He said, "Psych."
Turn around. Excuse me, sir. We're trying to film.
This guy has like a Walmart fan attached to like an office chair and a giant.
Is he trying
parachute.
to seduce us? It's like one of those
Baby
birds.
man on me.
One of those like bird dances.
Yeah, the one that puff out their chest.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
He's
puff
trying
out
to
your chest
seduce-
again. Chat, do we see anything?
Hmm?
Your boobs.
Oh. I was like,
Chat,
is there something on it?
do we see anything, chat?
Frank Ocean. Guess what, Olivia?
Yes.
Our birthdays are coming up.
I know. My mom and I, we're taking a trip the 4th through the 6th.
4th to 6th?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
We're going to go to Gainesville and we're going to go to like a state park.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called the Ravine State Park, and it's like a bunch of drawbridges, and it gets higher and higher, so you can like look over this entire expanse. And then we're gonna go to like a botanical and a art museum.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
I'm excited.
Botanical
You want to come with?
4th to 6th?
Yeah.
What day is that? Is that the weekend?
Yeah, it's a Friday. We're leaving after I get off work on Friday. And then 5th, and then coming back on the 6th, and on the way home we're gonna stop by Trader Joe's and a plant nursery.
That actually sounds really fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come, let me know so I can let my mom know to add one person to our hotel. Otherwise, they'll just sleep in the luggage.
I like that too. It's kind of cozy. But yeah, we're turning 26.
Yeah, 26.
Oh,
a few months ago,
God.
I had to like do the math. I was like, 25, 26, 26 in 4 years.
We're getting freaking old.
30.
I feel like my 30s will be better than my 20s, I think, because my 20s were kind of shit.
I feel like probably, maybe, potentially, my 30s will be kind of, maybe a little bit better than my 20s.
I kind of hope so, because if it's worse than my 20s,
I'm killing myself.
I'm just going to leave.
I'm killing myself.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I always tell my mom, like, if you die, you can't die before me, because we have to die at the same time, because you can't live without me.
That's how I am with Bubby.
You. Yeah.
I'm like, Bubby.
Oh shit, where is she at?
She's coming up on 15.
No.
November 7th.
No. Wait, she's a Libra too? October 7th?
November.
Oh.
She's a Scorpio.
Bubby's so cute. I'm going to insert a picture of Bubby. She's so cute. And she does her little snores.
Her little snot bubbles. She's cool. I had to wash my sheets today because her boogers are all over it.
Oh, yum. Yummy.
Like, I'll roll over and it's like sprayed. And I'm like, ooh, that's gross.
It's just her way of showing her love.
She's interesting, you know?
She's cute.
She's not like any other dog. And I don't say that as in like, you know, she's better than everyone. She is.
She is, duh.
But
Every
she really is
person.
like no other dog I've ever met.
Yeah.
You know, like she has such a big attitude, built physically very wide. Very wide.
No fat shaming on this channel.
No.
Except for Bubby.
She's like a double XL camper. Right. With the pop out sides.
Yeah.
So,
She's
but yeah,
different.
she's like, I don't know, just fucking cool. I'm like, she loves travel channels, like where they go around the world and show different hotels and stuff. Loves that. Oh, loves that. Or she loves, there's this Hulu show. It was like something with Joe Kendra or Joe Kenda. It was like a crime show. Bubby loved that. And then she also loves the FBI files.
She's got her favorite shows.
She does. I know what she likes. I'm her mother. I know what she likes. Her face, it always looks the same. But
you know.
Yeah, it's
like a telepathic.
Yeah.
Telepathic?
Telepathy.
Telekinesis?
You know, I'm just up like, yeah, she's truly like the coolest psycho ever. I always joke that she's like a 200-year-old Victorian child demon, like trapped in a body of a dog. But then she has like a floppy trachea. And so sometimes, and she goes, it's like really loud. And so I'll be talking to my roommate and I have to stop when she's doing that because it's like a jumbo jet passing over the house. I'm like, I can't hear anything.
Just like that guy who was
like ringing in my ears.
Yeah.
What? But
she's so sweet.
She's cool.
I
She's
miss
the coolest
Bubby.
fucking dog. You can come see her.
Okay.
I mean, she loves getting attention. She like acts like she doesn't, but she does.
She likes it now. She's just a little demure.
Did I show you? Very cutesy. Very demure.
Very demure.
Did I show you the picture of her in her short costume?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
She was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
can you send this to me so I can put it on there?
Wait, and here's the video of me putting it on. I didn't realize I was rough with her. But wait, what?
Her little paws. Oh my god.
It's not like she's, you know, unhealthy. She's just wide. She's always been built like that.
Built head.
Yeah. Let me send those to you before I forget.
She's so cute.
I gotta tell you about the nastiest thing ever that happened to me today.
What? Today?
Yeah. So, I think that was a bug.
You just
her. So I have my what is that little hydro flask. So I got a hydro flask from Goodwill and I love it. And I drink water out of it. It has stickers on it. It's my comfort autistic cup. So it's either that or this cup I stole from work that says I'm drunk as fuck. Those are my comfort autistic drinking cups. And the hydro flask though, I drink water out of it. and I'd been eating some like Takis with sour cream at the same time, and then I take a sip of the water, and it feels like a slightly wet chip.
Okay.
Kind of do this,
Huh.
and then I look down, and it's like a baby roach. A baby roach.
Oh hell no.
I was like talking to my roommate, and he was like, I think he was talking about like, do you think you could beat one of those chefs? We were watching Hell's Kitchen, and I said, I looked at it and actually froze like every part of my body, and I was like, and I looked, and he was like, no. So he like poured it out. He washed it out for me, but I was like, I feel like fucking traumatized, by that.
Roaches are so fucking nasty.
What if I ate that?
It just hit your tooth, or what? It hit like your.
So I wasn't like, not this time.
Yeah.
But
not this time. Ew.
Yeah, and
It was a baby and not like a huge.
Oh yeah, if it was like palmetto bug size, I would have killed myself.
Shit.
I had like a little. It was like a little one, and so I was like frozen, and my heart was like boom, 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 boom. And so then I went to my bathroom, and I like swished my mouth out with. It was honestly, I don't think it's fully like settled in.
Yeah.
That I almost like swallowed a roach.
Yeah.
I
can't do roaches.
I don't fuck with them either.
I can do like other little tiny bugs, but not roaches. Like the other day, we found one in the bathroom, and Lucas got mad at me because I started screaming. He was like, "Why are you screaming?" And I was like, "There's like a roach." But like up in Kansas, we never had roaches on a 3rd-story apartment.
Oh yeah.
So he's never really like been with me at the house when I see a bug like that, and I was just like. And I start crying because he wasn't killing it. Instead of killing it, he was like getting mad at me for screaming. I was like, kill the fucking bug, please.
Bro, I
was like, why are you waiting? Why are you yelling at me? Kill the fucking bug.
But if
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
keep screaming until you
if it's like a spider, I'm okay with that.
No, spiders don't really hurt me.
Spiders don't, and I'm like,
bother.
They eat roaches,
They do?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm like, go for it. Yeah. Go for it, muchacha.
Muchacha.
Yeah.
Also, my workers or my coworkers saw a rattlesnake, I think, in like her neighbor's yard.
Wow.
And it bit her dog, and the dog had to go to the vet. I don't know how the dog is doing now, but this was this week. And then they found another rattlesnake like down the street.
Oh my god!
And I was like, I didn't even know we had rattlesnakes over here.
Yeah.
But
I think in North Florida, it's like the eastern diamondback. But what is the snake little rhyme that's like red and yellow, danger fella?
Oh yeah. Red and black, friend of Jack or something.
So I was getting out of my car and I was about to walk up the stairs and I saw what I thought was like Pam, our MRI technologist. She always plays pranks and she has prank snakes, poop, prank foot, hand, spiders, roaches.
Fun.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
And at first my brain couldn't comprehend. I was like, how is Pam's prank snake here? Then I was like, oh, that's like a real snake.
Inside?
No, it's outside. It was like right near the stairs before you go up.
Oh yeah.
And it was like just slithered into like this hole that I didn't know was a hole.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you keep your own. I'll stay away from you. But I'm like, if it eats the roaches, who am I to get in its way?
Just nature. Let nature do its thing.
Yeah, I'm like, ruin those motherfuckers,
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
Have you been reading any good books recently?
Yes. So I've been trying to do like rereads, and I really feel like I am almost reading the book for the first time. Because the way I used to read books was like horrific.
Really?
I would read like chapter 1 and I would find something. I'd be like, oh, I want to know what that is. So I'd flip through the book until I found it, read that, and then I would go back to where I left off.
Yeah.
And then I would read like chapter 2, on and on. And then I'd find something I want and I'd flip through and find it, read it, and then go back. And so doing these rereads, I'm like reading from start to finish, no skipping.
Yeah.
Or jumping around. And it's almost like reading it for the first time, even though I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize this information. I know this information.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a reread of Anna Huang's Twisted Love series.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know those.
Very good. My favorite is Twisted Hate.
Twisted Hate. What is it? Twisted Love, Twisted Hate, Twisted Game?
Lies.
Or Lie?
And then Games.
Gotcha.
I don't. Well,
I haven't read any of them, but seen them.
I can't remember the order that they're in. I know it's like the first book is Ava and Alex.
Mm-hmm.
The second book is Josh and Fred. I can't remember her real name. I know that's her nickname though in the book. Jules.
Mm-hmm.
Josh and Jules. And then the next one is Bridget and Reese. And the next one, I can't remember. But really good series.
Mm-hmm.
Read that one. Before I read that, I reread the Akatar series.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Love it.
You reread it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you already read the whole series one.
Mm-hmm. So, and then I've reread, I reread all of the Shatter Me series. I read that in high school. Loved it. After the third book, I was like, oh, the third book was the last one, I thought. And then a few years ago, I was like walking in a bookstore and I was like, that looks like a continuation of Shatter Me. And I was like, oh, it is. And there was like 4 more books after that, 3 or 4 more books. So I read those. I read from Shatter Me to the end because I was like, I need to get the full experience. And then right now I am rereading the Ash and Blood series.
Ash and Blood. I don't know
It's like of Ash and Blood. Amazing.
So like you like the dark fantasy kind of like love
me a good romance.
Yeah.
I hate when it's I don't want to shit on anyone's like writing style because I think when you write it's like art and everyone should be able to express themselves.
Sure.
But
except for this one fucking bitch.
Yeah, except for this one motherfucker. But I prefer writing styles where it's like it feels like it flows very naturally. And I love humor in my books. I think it helps it feel more realistic. So, but I'll read anything. I also really love thrillers. And there were like 2 audiobooks that really got me started on thrillers. It was I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. I think that's what the book is called.
Okay.
I know the author is Alice Feeney, is an amazing author. And then the other one was Here and Gone by Halen Beck. In those audiobooks, that was me the whole time.
Yeah.
But then I read a recent one by Alice Feeney. It was called Sometimes I Lie. And it's about this person who is in a coma and they're having kind of flashbacks and they're getting closer and closer to figuring out what happened to them and how they got in the coma. So huge plot twist. Like the end of the book, I was like, there's like, I don't feel like there's much of a resolution, but it was almost better that way.
Okay.
And then there was another one. It was called, I can't remember the author, but it was called When They Find Her. And it's about a mother who calls in her daughter and is like, or calls the police and says, my daughter is missing. But there's way more to the story. And first I was like, I know what happened. And then the end of the book came about and I was like, I'm stupid. I don't know anything. But then I'll also read like my psychology, or not my psychology, but like my
textbook.
Yeah, I love reading encyclopedias.
Yeah.
books, but no, it's like, I guess it's like criminal psychology. It's nothing too crazy. It's like I can digest it, or I can understand it. But like Mindhunter, that book, really, really amazing. The Killer Across the Table. So I'll read anything. If it's interesting, I'll read it.
You read it.
Yeah. But I love fucking. Love that.
When Lucas found, I think he was watching some TikTok that was like, guys, if your girls are reading these books, they're actually reading porn. And he saw the covers, which are the ones he literally bought me. I think it was like the, I forgot which series. It was like the pink and purple ones.
Oh,
like Things We Never Got Over or something like that. It was like that series and like some Colleen Hoover books and stuff. And he was like, oh my God, Alicia, you've been reading. And I was like, you literally bought me that. You went to the store with me and I was telling you what it was about. You just weren't listening. And I was like, it's also like for the story. Like,
and also that's like,
they're very
YouTube porn.
Yeah, it's very PG, I think.
Yeah.
Like, and then he swept me in his arms and kissed me and all this shit.
I'm like,
it's
girl,
very
One time
playground.
I read a book about, and it was a really good book. It was around the Christmas season. I was trying to get in the Christmas spirit. Holidays are very difficult.
Jingle bells.
And trying to get my my bells jingle.
Are you ready to jingle your bells?
Yeah, come jingle my bells, you bad boy. So I was like, gonna read a good book, right? So there's this book, and the male main character, it was themed after like a Krampus, and then the girl, she was the spirit of Christmas.
Okay.
And she was trying to get out and explore the world, and the Krampus was trying to show that to her. And they diddled a little bit. But his phallus was shaped like a candy cane and tasted like a candy cane, looked like a candy cane.
I thought you were gonna say Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree.
They call me Dagger Dick.
No,
peppermint.
Yeah, and then like
candy
his
cane?
ejaculate was like peppermint flavored. I'm like,
No,
listen.
Toothpaste?
No, I feel like it would be like the really good peppermint gum.
Okay.
Yeah, like the fresh mint. Yeah. Yeah, really good.
Okay.
Not like the breath strips from like Crest, Not like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, now hear me out. That's, I think
Oh my God.
Oh, a giant. Oh.
Oh my God.
He's got somewhere to be.
I gotta go.
But I mean, I've read way, 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 way worse than that.
I mean, that's a creative take.
And it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It's like pretty good.
I guess I haven't like sat down and thought about what that would be like. Peppermint.
I know. I'm like, are we talking like
does it start this way?
Or does it? Because how does that?
That would be painful if it hooked around.
Yeah. Like an IUD placement.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
I'm like, oh. But, yeah, I mean, maybe it was just like one of those candy canes that's just like a pole.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
It's striped.
I don't know. I'd have to reread it, but love a good like mafia trope.
Yeah.
And I know, and I'm very thankful that I'm able to go like, that is fantasy. That's not real life.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't, I'd be like, if the mafia kidnapped me, I'd be like, I can fix him. It's different. Honestly. You're looking at me different.
Yeah.
It must mean something. He saved me. And then they would be like, we're about to sell you into human trafficking.
You don't understand.
I'd be like, you don't feel it between us? And they would be like, just kill her. I'd be like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'd
guess.
be like, damn.
You
if
didn't give me
you're
enough time.
the enemies to lover, you know, but
Enemies to dead.
yeah, enemies to morgue. But love that trope.
Interesting.
I think enemies to lover probably has to be my favorite with a
Mhm.
bit of humor.
A little bit of humor, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they make it too serious, I lose interest. I'm
I'm
like, that
like,
didn't happen. That never happens
it just
like
gets
that.
almost unrealistic.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you that?
Give me like a dragon in there.
Like, someone fix this. Someone communicate.
Yeah.
So, can I have a sip of your starry?
Of course. You can have the rest of it. There's just a little bit left. I think that's all, really. We're probably a good time now. Would you be open to doing another? Would you be open to doing?
Sorry, Bob.
Would you be? Would you ever? All right, so bye, guys. Would you be open to doing another video again?
This would be fun.
Maybe we could have some people ask questions next time and we could answer
That'd be fun.
any confessions or stories.
Some juicy
Q&A.
tea.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
I'll put it on my story. I'll ask next time for people to come in.
Yeah.
We could even maybe get Sailor to come in and we'll just like share the mic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask Lucas for another mic set for my birthday, but we'll see if that
How
happens.
much was this?
These are really cheap. These are on Amazon like $20.
Oh, does the system only work with two though?
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's like another system that they sell. They're like better quality mics and they can connect up to 3, I think. But when I first started like making the videos, I was like, I don't want to buy something super expensive because knowing me, I'm going to buy it and then I'm going to be like, just kidding, I don't want to do it.
And be like, this one's not like the other one.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
And that's my issue when I get into a hobby. I'm like, I need the most expensive supplies.
Yeah.
And then I don't do it. And then I just wasted money. And so with getting these work. Like, they're fine. It's just I didn't want to splurge and then be mad at myself that I didn't continue. But I proved to myself we've done, I think, 4 videos so far for beach podcast once. The other videos, like the little vlogs, we don't really need mics to do those. So I just been doing this.
And I feel like, you know, you probably get pretty good sound from like here to the mic.
Yeah.
And so if it was like sitting here and like 2 people were around it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like that would work. We could do it on like my patio.
Yeah.
With all the plants and stuff. So
that'd be cool.
We could do that with
do that
Bub.
Yeah.
Special guest.
Get what's it called? A cameo.
Yeah, Bubby's gonna be like, happy birthday, Joe Smith. I know it's your big day.
Happy birthday, happy 8th birthday.
Yeah.
That's funny, yeah.
So
we could do it again. Do you have anything to plug? Do you want to put your Instagram? Do you want to?
I honestly, I was actually talking about this the other day. Yeah. I went on a date and I was like, I honestly, when I dress out of anything that's like out of bum clothes or I put on makeup, because I used to, but now I don't really.
Yeah.
And anytime I do that, I'm like, oh, I really wish I would just disappear off the earth right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? When
I'm
you
like,
put on makeup?
When people like look at me.
Oh, when you're being perceived?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In any way. Like somebody could be like, wow, she looks like she's having a great time.
Yeah.
And no.
You're an enigma. You're a mystery.
I'm mysterious.
We don't have to tell them where you're at. They don't need to know.
Now that the fall season is coming on, I'm like, I am feeling the rainbow out of my body. And in rushes the mysterious fall dark academia. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, you don't know me. I'm like, you don't know the real me.
You don't know me. You don't want to know me.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a billionaire, actually. I gotta go to this rich academy.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna bully me and then want to fuck me. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Period.
It's like when the fall season comes on, I'm already buying like
honestly, yeah,
a bunch of like moody clothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm excited
Wait,
for.
let me show you.
I need to see your fits when you get...
Where's my... Oh, in between my fat thighs.
We started getting stuff for our Halloween party. It was so fun.
I still gotta get a costume for
They
that.
actually have a lot of shit at Five Below. You know?
They have really cute stuff at Five Below.
Yeah. Did you go for the Halloween stuff yet?
No, I haven't gone there. Here's this dress, though, that I wore on my... This very dark academia.
Is it like satin?
Yeah, it's like a slip dress.
I just bought a slip dress too, but it doesn't have the top like this. It's just the string.
Oh yeah, like this.
Yeah, it's just straight across though instead of the.
So,
I got no titties.
why is that little boy wearing a?
My ant heels were like going different directions.
Girl, I've been gaining a lot of weight lately.
Me too.
And I have no idea why. I'm not doing anything different. I'm not eating different. I'm not. Activity has not gone down. I got on that scale and it was like almost 170. I was like, whoa! I'm like, I couldn't have seen this coming, but like, I'm wearing like skirts and dresses.
Honestly, yeah.
Like the pants are like.
Yeah, I was arguing. I was like, I think the laundry is shrinking my clothes. My friend was like, no, you're just eating a lot. As I'm sitting there with like a bowl of spaghetti. I don't know what's going on with my body.
It's like a medical condition. Fat ass-itis.
I know how it's happening for me, but yours is just like, you're just doing everything the same.
Yeah, I feel like nothing has changed. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know? But it is going to...
Yeah, you can't complain. Yeah.
my butt, but it's also going to my gut. So it's like I'm starting to get shaped like with my. I don't feel like I have scoliosis, but it's a little bit of an arch.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm going to shape like a jelly bean.
Jelly bean? I'm shaped like Shoddy Bay. You know Shoddy Bay?
No.
No? She's funny.
I feel like I'm shaped like a jelly bean, like
jelly bean this side.
Like
oh,
right.
Little jelly bean.
Yeah, I'm shaped like a jelly bean.
I like a boobie
with
though.
boobs.
Yeah. But it's a cute jelly bean. Oh my god, these fishes. Why are they doing that?
Where'd all the seagulls go?
The fishes ate them. They're popping out.
It's my goal to see a shark jump out of the water and eat a seagull. I feel like I've seen everything else when in Florida.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, but I've seen dolphins, I've seen sharks, turtles, rays, everything. Mermaids, I've seen it all.
They need to refilm Jaws here again.
I'm like, not like a young baby pelican or a seagull. Like a pelican or a seagull that's like at the end of its life. And then a shark is
just make it quick though.
Yeah, if I saw that, might as well drive off the bridge. Nothing's getting better than that.
Yep. Just drive off this bridge.
I mean, this one...
I feel like you could get rescued out of this one real fast. So maybe one that's further out.
That one, at the top.
Yeah.
Or maybe... Are there any bridges in Baker?
No. I think it's just woods. Like ponds.
I get eaten by a bear.
Yeah.
Oh. Going back to sharks, thinking of... When I die...
yeah.
I've been saying this for years.
You want to be fed to shark?
I want to be, chopped up into little pieces, chum up the water,
and
then feed me to the sharks.
I could do that. I could rearrange that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I freaking love sharks. They're so freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sharks don't get cancer.
How?
Because they're fucking cool.
They don't have that gene?
I don't know. They're just cool.
Huh. They scare the cancer away.
Yeah. But I'm like, I just want to be given back to the sea life. They're dope as shit.
Yeah. I'll get on one of those like sunset dolphin cruise things where they like try to get the dolphins
to clear bottom of the boat so that everyone can see like my face. Like,
and this is everybody look to the left. This is Shirley the dolphin, and if you'll look right under, there's the shark coming for Olivia, my friend.
Here's a finger.
There's a finger. Everybody take turns. Grab a phalange.
Grab a chunk. Just chum up that
grab
water.
A toe.
Feed me to the sharks.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan.
Why
I thought
not?
they could do that for me.
Maybe make a vacation out of it. Go to like
Yeah.
Bora Bora.
Yeah.
What's in that suitcase?
Don't
My
even know.
tampons, you asshole. And
A lot of
then-
hamburger helper.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You guys don't have any good food here.
Gosh.
It's just my body.
Yeah.
Are you gonna deconstruct me yourself, or are you gonna go on like Craigslist and get someone like a professional?
I feel like nothing would bring us closer than me do it myself.
Than for my best friend to dismember me.
Yeah. Like, I'll take some hair, make a little voodoo doll.
Or you could do like a cute little scrapbook. You know, where it's like baby's first haircut.
Yeah.
Olivia's last haircut.
One of her teeth. Oh my god, it got really wavy.
You could do like it's from that kayak.
Kayak is good. You remember those pictures they used to do post-mortem with like the kids like way back in the day, like when they just had like black and white photography, and somebody would die and before they like buried them.
Oh, they would take photos of them like normal?
Yeah. With like the whole family, you'd have to be like, guess which one's dead.
Are you gonna have to pose me?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be black and white. And
A boudoir post-mortem.
Boudoir. Yeah. We're like, how is she so flexible, girl? She's dead. She don't care.
She DED.
She's alright.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Gorgina. Yeah. The house down boots.
Slick edges.
Yeah.
So
I like the sound of that. But I'll keep the album just to myself. I won't give it.
Yeah. And then in 10 years, it's going to be like, this is the Northwest Florida panhandler murderer. Oh my god.
No, she wanted this. She asked for this. Guys.
That's going to be that'll hold up in court.
Guys, for real.
I
have video proof.
Look at this note that she cut out little letters from a magazine, and
she did.
She made
very crafty.
A ransom note style because she loved crime. Love crime. Yeah, I just crime.
She said it was her favorite. She actually gave me all the ideas.
There's actually a show called Trial and Error, and it kind of goes into like there's no way that that's real, but at the end of the series, it's like the guy was telling the truth all along. Oh. It's like a comedy one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you'll have to watch it. It's really good. It's got John Lithgow in it. He's really good. He's on Third Planet from the Sun. It's an older show, but really good. You wouldn't understand it. Your generation.
You're 3 days older than me.
So naive.
Gen Z, I'm an iPad baby.
Yeah. I'm a Harvest Moon baby.
Harvest Moon?
Gotta harvest the corn.
Oh, yeah.
Take care of my chickens.
I've been actually trying to play Dress to Impress. It's actually really hard.
Wait,
girls
is that
bully me.
PC?
Roblox.
Oh.
Yeah. It's hard. They're mean.
You're in that era of depression?
Yeah. I got it on my iPad and my phone. Lucas plays it with me.
I got it on my iPad. Do you have one of those jelly OtterBox iPad cases that attaches onto the back of a seat?
No, I'm not that far in the trenches like that. No. But I probably should. I got a lot of cracks in my iPad.
You gotta protect that bad boy.
It's okay. It's hard. Especially when like the little kids, they're like 13 on there. They're like bullying me. They're like, that doesn't go with the theme. And I'm like, well, this is what I could do in the time.
They're like, are you new to this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're like, I've been doing this for years.
And then fucking Lucas did it, and on his first try, he got second place. I'm like, fucker.
That's because he's so cunty.
Yeah. He just dressed the little girl up like Ariana Grande, and they gave him second place.
Yeah, that's about right.
Loser.
I mean, I laugh, but I have like on my Switch, like a flight simulator game.
Flight simulator? Like you're flying the plane?
Yeah, crashed a lot of planes.
Oh my god.
I'm like, they're like, okay,
they make those? They make those games?
Yeah, it's really fun, but it's hard. One time I was trying to land the plane manually. It took me like 20 minutes, and I was cooking some chili, and the chili started to burn because I was so focused on landing this plane. I was like, God damn it. And I could just hear the timer for like the chili beep beep, and I was like,
Oh my god.
but I landed it.
Good.
I did that shit.
Period.
And I also have a thief simulator game.
Are you the thief?
Yeah. You like breaking into people's houses.
Yeah. Chill.
You can get caught by the cops. It's a good one.
Oh, these ants are eating me.
Really?
Yeah. It's because I'm too sweet. They're all on my towel. It's fucking hot out here, bro.
Oh my god, what is that? The Loch Ness Monster?
Nessie? You named my child after the Loch Ness Monster?
Oop. Nose hair.
I think this about does it for me. What about you?
Sí, señorita. Finito.
It's hot out here. I thought it was going to be warmer now. Or cool.
I thought it was gonna be boiling.
I thought it was going to be boiling. Granola. Well, that's that. That's all, folks.
Theme starts playing.
That's all.
No, just play the circus outro. The
fucking circus animals out here. I want to be the elephant.
What would I want to be?
What are you? You're gonna be the tiger.
I'm a horse girl. I want to be the horse.
Horse?
Yeah, the horse or crocodile.
There's crocodiles at the circus.
There's gotta be
crocodile.
I bet you could find one in Florida.
It's true. Outside the venue.
Yeah. Come after hours for the super circus.
Do you have anything else to say before we close up?
Mom, if you're seeing this, don't pay the ransom. I'm already dead.
Thank you guys for watching.
Goodbye!
Bye!